What's up, guys? I don't want to tell you where I'm at right now. I will say it's a pretty cool place. Elvis Presley once walked around in this house. Super cool. Had to be you had to be sneaky to get back here. And so far, so good. I actually walked by a couple, they came around the bend and they saw me and they jumped back, and I did the same. I was like, oh shit, got caught. So we just shared a short conversation and laughed as we passed each other by. But I'm going to share a poetry piece today. Yay, it's Sunday. Just happens to be working out. These posts are happening on a Sunday. The piece I'm going to read today, I think I read it live in Asbury. It would have been October of 19, I think. Yeah, it was just about a month or two out of my last relationship, and that relationship taught me a lot. It was very, very explosive. In fact, I felt more for this person in the short amount of time than I did in my 10-year relationship, and that's no knock on either person, just telling it as it is. So that relationship just didn't work out. And when I shared this piece at the time, I almost broke on stage. I had to fight back some tears, and I even said, like, I miss her dearly. I missed her dearly at the time, but it just wasn't working out. So I wrote this piece called Evermore, which was probably a month and a half prior to me actually walking away from said relationship. And again, man, looking back on it now, it taught me a lot. And yeah, so here we go. Caught between two rotating worlds, resisting what could be, allowing what just is. I see it in your eyes, the way you look at me, the adventure you see, the excitement you taste, the love that you breathe. You see it in my eyes, the way I look at you, the grounding I see, the family that I taste, the love that I breathe. I wanted to love you in ways you've never been loved before. I wanted to whisper you the words you're always longing to hear. I wanted to be the shoulder you cried upon when no one else was around. In the darkness of the night, I saw who you were. I wanted to stroke your hair, cradle your heart, collect your tears, and hold your fears. I wanted to be the person you dreamed of, only to have it come true. I had to face my fears, and one by one I did. I saw my future in you while my past was fading away. A past filled with liars, a past filled with cheaters, a past filled with people who abruptly walked away. This ground we live upon is so fragile and short. My heart beats her name, but only for so long. We must face our darkest fears so that we can dance in the light. I'm once again ready to step back into that light. Take my hand, squeeze it tight, and never let it go. Or release it gently, knowing that I could have loved you so much, evermore. And I read that now from certainly a much different spot than when I had originally read it. I look back on those words now, and I meant every word of it at the time. I did. Even while part of me knew the relationship wasn't working. In fact, during my healing process, I learned this from someone, that usually our family and our friends are better predictors of how a relationship is going to work out than we are, because we kind of go into these relationships with blinders on, and we see people for what they could be instead of what they really are. And again, no knock on this person. I still love her from afar. All my relationships, again, they taught me a lot, whether I learned them or not. But we'll see what happens going in the future. But yeah, that was my poem Evermore. It's floating around out there somewhere in a anthology. If you want to buy it, hit me up. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Again, I'm not forcing people to buy anything, but thanks for listening. This place is really super, super fucking cool, and still here in Arizona. So yeah, love you all. See you soon.